Hello everyone, today we're going to talk about my dream trip and where will I go? To Johannesburg, South Africa. Now, why would I go to Johannesburg, South Africa? Well, it is in Africa, and out of all countries in Africa, it is the one most like US. And also, it have a rich history, and it's also one of the most diverse countries in the world. Now, the first thing I would do, I would go to the national parks and go see all the animals, such as lions, giraffes, African wild dogs, which is one of my favorites. And yeah, I just go see the animals and go see how they live in the wild. Second thing I would do, I would go to the Johannesburg Apartheid Museum. Now, what is apartheid? Back in like before 1992, apartheid, it was segregation, just like how we had it. But theirs didn't stop until 1992. And I would go learn about their history, as in it is kind of like recent to the times. Like it's not that far to compare to like how ours was back in 1964. So I would go to the museum. Also, after that, I would go to Nelson Mandela House. Now, Nelson Mandela, he's like one of the main figures. Actually, the guy when it comes to desegregating South Africa. Yes, he was the first president that they had in their first ever election. And I would go to his house and learn how he grew up, as in he spent time in jail. And yeah, and just learn about his life and all until he ended up passing. After that, I would go to an art and music museum and learn about the creativeness of South Africans. As in, I don't know too much about the creativeness, but I would like to learn about their history within their arts and their music, as them are one of the greatest ways to express yourself creatively. Lastly, where I would go to, I would try some South African foods. Now, I don't know nothing about South African foods. I know nothing about that. I would try some of their home-cooked meals, what they have in restaurants, what they have in street foods. I would try it. And I would also compare it to American foods and how we cook. And a last thing I would do, I would go to their stores and learn about South Africa clothing within their history. Like get some cultural clothing. Because you see, I like clothes. So I would go. You know, all this would cost $1,513 to get the round trip. You know, in conclusion, this will be my dream trip to go to South Africa. Hopefully one day I get to go. Hopefully soon. Yeah, thank you for watching my speech. Thank you.